This is from the podcast Kind World, and this is about the So chocolate bar. Kind of gives a little like hint that this is going to be an interview, and then what's telling the story, and then what's the story, what's not the story. Do you like it? Who did the talking? Who did you hear talking in it? What sorts of sounds did you hear besides the interviews? And how does it incorporate a passion? Because my students, when we were doing our own individual podcast, they had to do it about a passion. So I tried to show how different people were exploring their passion.
Erin, what were some of their passions that they decided on?
Um, if you name it, they have done it. I think some of my favorites, I had a swimmer, and she really looked into her interview. She interviewed, so they had to interview someone or find an interview of someone talking about it. And she interviewed the Texas like swim coach for the University of Texas. And her question was that I'm short. Can I be a swimmer? And one of her swimmers wrote back. She was like, I'm also short and I'm a swimmer for the University of Texas. So that was a really cool one. I had one that she did it on film, but she did it all through the lens of Batman because she was obsessed. These are sixth graders. So just it's so quirky, like to see dance, cooking, Legos, a lot of engineering. They're like, well, I like Legos. I'm like, well, what can we do with Legos besides just build? So like engineering and all of that. So there were some really, I think probably the most specific was I had a girl that hers was all about like farming. I guess in the summers, she lives with her grandparents and they farm. And so she had all of this environmentalism and it was really neat.